Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video I am going to be sharing with you everything that I purchased in May and June of this year. So I have a fair bit of stuff in front of me, a mixture of makeup and skincare. And do I have any hair care? No, I don't have any hair care. So it's just a mixture of makeup and skincare. I do have a few bits and pieces that I told you I had on pre-order that I thought that I would just quickly show you. So if you want to see everything that I picked up in May and June, then stay tuned. But before we get into the video, if you are new around here and you haven't already and you like watching monthly haul videos and any other project planning related content, I hope you'll consider subscribing down below. And without further ado, let's jump on into it. So I went a little bit ham. This past month. So I might start off by showing you the pre-order that I have, and you guys already know about that. That was the Nocturnal palette from Glaminatrix. So I'm sure you guys have probably seen what this palette looks like on the inside, but you know, I have it here, so I may as well just quickly show you. So this is what the packaging looks like. I do actually quite like this packaging. I think that it probably will get dirty quite easily, but you know, you can't always get what you want. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. So it is kind of like a grungy color story. I will admit, and you guys have heard me talk about this already, I haven't really used this palette all that much since I got it. I don't know. I kind of wish I waited for the neutral palette and picked up the neutral palette instead of this one. But the ones that I have used, so I've used Constellation a little bit, and I've also used Milky Way, and I think I may have dipped into Gloom, which is quite a nice color, but on the whole, I don't know. I'm not really that inspired at the moment. And when I do want to be a bit creative, I am tending to reach for my Pan Those eyeshadows. When it comes to like testing out this palette, I don't know, I just am not really naturally gravitating towards it. I don't... Did you guys just... Are you fucking kidding me? So yeah, just a word to the wise, just a warning. Don't hold this one up if you can avoid it, because the shimmers can fall out. I should know better. I should know better than to wave a Glaminatrix palette around, but I have a fucking mess to clean up now. Hopefully I can pick that up in my vacuum cleaner. Oh my God, it's everywhere. It has gone everywhere. I also picked up in that order 3 of their, these are like I think they're called the Sparkle Multichrome. So I only picked up 3 from the collection because these are quite expensive. I think they're retail for like 25, 26 each. But I picked up Cornflower. I also grabbed Hibiscus and Fire Orchid. I am wearing a little bit of Cornflower on my eyes today. I topped it with another shadow, but these are actually really quite nice. They are more sparkly, so if you want more of like a color payoff, you need to lay down a glitter glue or put these over the top of something, like put a color base down and then put these over the top. That's why I ended up like mixing this one quite a lot with other things, because I just went straight in with this one and it just wasn't like giving me that color base that I wanted for this eye look. So I ended up grabbing extra things out. So if you do want these to be like really opaque, I would recommend glitter glue and like really packing them on, or putting these over like a colored base as a topper. So that's those ones, and I still have them in the little packets because I need to find somewhere for them to go. I think I'm getting short on empty magnetic palettes again. Then I made an order through, I believe it was Charlotte Tilbury next. So I did pick up some bits and pieces from Charlotte Tilbury. So I did replace my eye cream from Charlotte Tilbury. So I grabbed the Cryo Recovery Eye Cream. I actually really quite like this eye cream. It is on the more pricey side. I think for this tube it's $95, but I do have a pro discount with Charlotte Tilbury, so I am able to get it for a bit cheaper. I really like the cooling effect that this gives around the eye area. This is my second tube of this one, so I do really enjoy it. And like I said, I really enjoy the cooling effect around the eyes, and it does also have a like metal tip to it as well, which adds that extra cooling around the eyes. Also from Charlotte Tilbury, I picked up this guy right here. I've been wanting to grab it for a while. This is the Airbrush bronzer, and I picked it up in the color Fair. Now I just want like a little complaint to management, because I just think this thing is excessively big. It is freaking huge. But I will say that, one, I love that it is refillable. I don't know when I'm ever going to hit pan on this or need to replace it, but I love that it's refillable. I wish that the powder was this size and that the powder was refillable. I really enjoy the fact that it's refillable, and I really love the color on this for my skin tone. It, as you can see in the pan, it's quite pale, but I find that for this bronzer, it's really hard to overdo it. So if you want something that looks super natural on your skin, not super heavy, not super orange, not like super dirty, these are really nice. And I am wearing it on my face today. I also used the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand. So I did a little bit of that, and then once I set my face, I topped it with this. And like I said, I am really enjoying this bronzer. I love the tone of it, and I love the like formula and the color of it. Like I said, it's really hard to overdo it, and that's what I really like. I like being able to just like shove my brush in the bronzer and go about on my face, instead of having to like really cautiously apply and like have my makeup look dirty. And then I also went extreme and picked up another bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury. So this is the new cream bronzer. So this is called the Beautiful Skin Sun Kissed Glow Bronzer. So this is the cream bronzer. It only came out just recently, and I also again picked up Fair in this one. And again, I'm really enjoying this one as well. I find the texture of this one is kind of like, it's a bit moussey. I probably would liken it similar to maybe a tiny bit softer formula than the Nabla bronzers, and I have been really enjoying this one as well. I find it looks really nice and natural on the skin. It blends in really nicely, and again, I like the tone of this one. I did actually watch a bit of Wayne Goss's video of these bronzers, and I know he said that he really didn't like the color. He thought the color was really off on his skin tone, but I actually have been really liking it. I haven't really noticed the green that he was talking about. I have found that this works really nicely on my skin tone. So proceed with caution, I guess, when it comes to this bronzer. And last but not least, of the things that I picked up from Charlotte Tilbury, I did also grab the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Multi Glow. This is an all over glow highlighter. I have not been using this all over. I've just been using it purely as a highlighter. I love the packaging on this one, and I'm sure you guys have probably seen this. This is what it looks like. So I have just been using this as a highlighter, and the formula on this one is really nice as well. I probably would say I've been mainly focusing on this left side here of this one, where it seems to be a little bit more like of a sheen as opposed to glitter. And I did also get a few little samples from my old mate Charlotte. So I got a little sample card of the Hollywood Flawless filter. I'm actually really happy that I was able to pick this one up, because it means I can test out the Hollywood Flawless filters before purchasing it, because I did actually put the Hollywood Flawless filter in the cart a few times this time around. If it wasn't so expensive with the products that I did purchase, I probably would have picked it up, but alas, I did not grab it. And I also grabbed another sample of the Magic Cream, some bits and pieces from Adore Beauty. Now, Adore Beauty this past month in May had it was like an online beauty event. It was like a skincare event, and it was $70 to attend it, but you got to redeem that $70 on a purchase of, what are they called? They're called Cosmeceuticals. You got to use that $70 to put towards a cosmeceutical product from the Adore catalogs. I jumped on the bandwagon because along with that $70 price. So it cost you $70 to attend. You got a goodie bag, but you also got to redeem the $70 on the website. So I thought it was a fantastic deal. I jumped on the chance to join because it was like a skincare event with, I can't remember his name. I think his name is James Vivian. I think that's his name. He's like a really amazing facialist in Melbourne. So I thought it would be really informative for me to attend. But along with my $70, I thought that I would show you a few of the bits and pieces that I got in the little goodie bag. First up is this little set from Dermalist. Now in this set, there's a lactic cleanser, there's a facial exfoliant, and there is the all serum skin perfector in there. So it's like a little sample set. Then there's also a full size of the Osmosis MD cranberry enzyme mask, deluxe sample of the cosmetics define. This is their age defining treatment with hydroxy acids and retinol. This one's a little 15-gram sample. There's also a deluxe sample of the ultraviolet SPF 50 plus lean screen mineral mattifier. I've got a single sheet mask of the Aspect Intense Hydration Sheet Mask. I think there may have been maybe another couple of single use like sachet samples in that little pack, but I think I may have already used them. But on the most part, when it came to the little goodie bag, they were either full size or deluxe sample sizes. And then during the online event, they did announce that James and Adore Beauty were kind of like collaborating on bringing out a skincare brand, and it's called Viviology. But because we went to the event, they did send us a free product from the line, and that was their vitamin C product. So this is, again, is a full-size product. I think that the event was very much worth it for me, considering I got like 2 full-size products and then another couple of products that I've been wanting to try, and they're all cosmeceutical brands, so really happy with that. And then I also got to like redeem the $70 on the website, and they threw in like 5 Tim Tams in the little goodie bag as well, which was very exciting. So I've obviously already redeemed my $70 on the website. With my $70, I did pick up the Kiehls Ultra Facial Oil Free Gel Cream. This was just a replacement of my moisturizer that I use. This is the larger size of this one. I love this moisturizer. I find for my oily skin, it's really nice. It sinks into my skin quite well, but it's not overly heavy, and it doesn't leave behind like a greasy residue at all. And I find it gives me like the perfect amount of hydration for my oily skin. Kiehls, I don't believe falls into the cosmeceutical category, but with my $70, I did redeem it on this guy right here. This is the Skinceuticals Silymarin CF. So this is a vitamin C product. So it is a high potency combination antioxidant with silymarin, 15% L-ascorbic acid, and 0.5% ferulic acid. So you guys know a couple of months ago, I did have 4 little vials of this product, and it lasted me forever. And I found that my skin looked amazing after using those little vials. So I decided to pick up the full size, and I'm just kind of seeing how long this product lasts me for. I have decided to keep it in the box and store it under my sink in my skincare box, just in the effort to try and keep it like stable for as long as I possibly can. I know that Skinceuticals does have really good reviews in terms of how well their products stay stable for like a really decent amount of time. But I just thought if I keep it like in the dark in the box, it will help it last a lot longer. So that's my plan. I have been using this since I received it, and I am really thoroughly enjoying it at the moment. I knew I would. And I think money well spent so far. It will just depend on how long it lasts me. If it lasts me a decent couple of months, I can definitely see myself keeping this as a regular in my skincare routine, because it just seems to really help keep my skin under control, and also really nice and luminous and glowy and bright. In that order, I did get some samples. So I did get a little tub of the Kiehls Ultra Facial Cream. So this is basically this But this one's a gel and this one's a cream. I would say that the Ultra Facial Cream is more for normal to dry, whereas the oil-free gel cream is for normal to oily. Also did get a sample of the Skinceuticals Triple Lipid Restore. Adore Beauty always have bonuses, so like normally if you spend over $99, you can use one of the coupons and pick like a deluxe little kit or something like that, or they have gift with purchases from specific brands. I decided to pick up this little Dermalogica kit because the other ones that were available didn't really take my fancy. So I just thought I'd pick this one up because I thought that the sizes were good sizes to throw in like my overnight bag for whenever I go away for like 1 or 2 nights. In this set, it comes with the Clear Start Breakout Clearing Foaming Wash, the Skin Soothing Hydrating Lotion, and the Breakout Clearing Booster. I did also grab a bottle of the Skinstitut Glycolic Scrub 14%. I picked this one up to help my skin as my hair was growing out from my laser hair removal treatment. So just as like your hair cycle goes through the motions, it's good to scrub to help prevent any ingrowns or anything like that. And given that this one has the glycolic in there, it adds as like a double, like extra effective kind of body scrub, if that makes sense. And last but not least is a palette that I have been eyeing off for years. I did decide to finally pick up the Melt Gemini palette. So this one came back in stock with the Gemini 2. They like reformulated it. Melt always excel when it comes to packaging, but I have had my eye on this palette for a long time. People have been ranting and raving about this palette for a long time, and I decided to finally pick this one up. I think Melt was having like a 20 or 30% off sale site-wide, so I decided to grab it, and I have used this a little bit. The neutral mattes in here are really nice, and I think I've also used the green shimmer and this neutral shimmer as well. That is my massive haul. Everything that I just mentioned I purchased in May, and you will be happy to know that it is now the 27th of June. It's now the 27th of June, the day that I'm filming this, and I have not spent a single thing on makeup or hair care or skincare in June so far, and I do not plan on spending anything for the rest of the month. So I've got 3 days to go. I've got 3 days to go, and I am gonna stay strong. I only have to last 3 more days. I've almost made it through the entirety of June without spending any money on makeup or skincare. I'm very proud of myself. I think I'm gonna try and last for most of July without spending any money on makeup, but I'm almost at the point of needing to restock my facial sunscreen. I have this deluxe sample to go through, and I also have one of the Mecca Cosmetica deluxe samples, and then I'm completely finished. So once I go through both of those, I will need to repurchase a new one, but I'm going to try and maybe at least get a week or 2 into July before I need to repurchase that. That is my purchases for May and June. Let me know down in the comments box what products you picked up in May and June, what restocks did you purchase, what makeup or eyeshadow palettes did you purchase. Let me know down in the comments box. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you are new around here and you haven't already, I hope you consider subscribing down below so you can keep up to date on all my future videos. That's it for this video, beautiful. I hope that you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I hope that you are staying safe, healthy, and looking after yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, beautiful.